Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the chrisvossshow.com. Hey, coming up with another cool product. This is a super cool product from Vanatoo at Vanatoo.com. That's Vanatoo, T-O-O. I got to tell you, we got one of their first speakers, the transparent ones, back in 2013. We've had them for 7 years. They've been powered on. In fact, there's a power supply in the back of them where you can power something else that's been on. And I've often wondered if I would ever blow out the power because I keep them on all the time. I just never shut them off. And the sound quality has been exceptional. The build quality is exceptional. They even dropped a couple times and had their, bangs and dings. And they've survived, and they've done really well. In fact, they still look almost as new as the day I got them. So I've been really impressed with this company's quality of build and the quality of sound that they put into their products and the way they engineer them. In fact, nothing has replaced them for 7 years on my desktop. They have been the Chris Voss Show's desktop. So anyway, they have definitely taken it to the next level with the Transparent One Encores we're going to talk about today. Transparent One Encore powered speakers from Vanatoo. These are made with heavy-duty 18mm thick wood. They're finished with a flawless satin black finish or come with a real cherry wood veneer with a hand rub finish. The speakers produce music exactly the way you want to hear it recorded. It's got a nice solid bass, clear mid-range, and sparkling highs. It's got a dual integrated amplifiers that send 100 watts of power to each of the woofers and 20 watts to each of the tweeters. So it gives you that balance and volume levels that you want to have that make everything sound really great. It's got multiple inputs that you can take and use, and it's pretty awesome the way they did it. In fact, one of the things I really love about it is they have an auto feature on the remote control, and one of the things that they have is, like, for me, I have multiple computers on my desk, so I can get rid of having multiple desktop computers and just run the desktop computers off of their auto function. So, for example, I can have my main computer running optical in. Of course, on the remote control, I can control that, but there's also the auto button I can hit. So what it'll do is it'll sense sound coming in from any one of the different inputs, and it will click over to that sound and play them through the speakers. So my laptop sits to my left on my desk and runs off of Bluetooth. So I can have those Bluetooth to the Transparent One Encores, and if one of the two computers starts playing sound, a video, or I start watching, online TV or something through there, it will take and switch that sound input automatically without me having to do it and play it on the speakers. I love it. I've been able to get rid of all these desktop speakers I have on my desk for everything else, and I can have just one set. So I really love what they did with remote control. You want to check out that feature. On top of that, it gives you basically a true two-way stereo speaker system. You have USB, Toslink, optical, coax, analog, and Bluetooth inputs. So all these different inputs you can take and have. It's got a quick 2-minute setup. It's got auto input switching. It's got Vanatoo's clear bass technology. It's got volume, bass, and treble setting controls. Subwoofer output with auto sense. 3/4-inch MDF cabinets, low power sleep mode. It's got a best-in-class bass extension and full range response. The grills are included. I think they look better with just the speakers open, but you can put the grills on them if you want. 3-year warranty. I got to tell you, the quality of these guys' products is just astounding. I was just blown away by what I've had for 7 years, and then, of course, these new ones, which I think are a little bit bigger, and they've definitely done a heck of a job on them. So you've got the multiple inputs you can take and use. The clear bass technology basically enables the speakers to reproduce lower bass than virtually other speakers in their size, giving you these warm, rich, low tones. And to accomplish this, what they do is they have a custom aluminum core woofer with a patented XBL technology. It has a long stroke passive radiator, bi-amped 100 watt per channel high efficiency Class D amplifier, and a 24-bit DSP digital signal processor, all optimized together as one integrated system to provide in-room frequency response from 48 hertz to 20 kilohertz. There's no mid bass hump, and all those other gimmicks people use in small speakers. Gives you the full range sound, and it's unprecedented for such a small system. I mean, they really, really, really packed it in here with all the stuff that you can have in here. Class D amplifier, all the different things that we'll take and do. The coax and optical inputs will take a max rate of 96K at 24 bits. The audio USB input, 26K at 24 bits max sample rate. DSP resolution is 48K at 24 bits. And 12 pounds is how much the active speaker weighs. The passive is 11. These babies are heavy. 10 inches high, 6.5 inches wide, 7.5 inches deep. These things are really built. I mean, you just hold them, you look them over, you're going to see a quality and richness that you don't find in everyday speakers or cheap speakers for that matter. You can even upgrade the firmware, if you will, or the things that they do with the software on these. You go to their website, you can put a USB in as they do upgrades or changes as well. So there you go, man. It just keeps getting better and better. But one of the features I really loved, on top of the beautiful quality, the great sound, is the auto feature on the remote control. That thing is freaking awesome. The sound is so beautiful. I got to tell you, it feels like the sound floats in space. Like when I listen to the speakers and the music play, I don't hear it coming from the speakers per se. It just seems to permeate the air, and you're just like, wow, okay, the sound is here. I mean, that's the impression that I get from them. So I've been really impressed with the product. I highly, highly, highly recommend their products. I hope these will be on my shelf for another 7 years. I'm going to have to probably do a versus video of the old ones and the new ones or something, but I got to tell you, they've done an incredible job with these, and I would highly recommend them. Be sure to check them out. Go to Vanatoo.com, the transparent one Encores. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. We'll see you next time.